drafted a safety with speed and ball skills in round 2. I don't know who that safety is yet, but I got 3 months to figure it out.
I got a couple of safeties for you.
Thank you.
All right, so here we go. I'm ranking them.
Right.
I got 4 for you. I'm ranking them from 1 to 4. Okay. If we could do it my way, the number 1 guy that I would go for is Bryan Cook out of Cincinnati.
Okay.
Bryan Cook, he's 6'2", runs 6'2", 195, runs a 4.5, rangy, long, and he's got good ball skills. I like Bryan Cook.
At 60th overall on CBS, the Niners have the 61st pick. Boom. Okay, Bryan Cook.
And he's doable. Okay.
Boom.
2, I will go with Isaiah Palamoa. Out of USC, 6'3", 198, runs a 4.5, heavy hitter. He's a thumper, and he's got good ball skills. He's probably gonna have to adjust to the speed of the NFL, but I like Isaiah a lot. Okay.
There a little bit later. They have him at 187 on CBS, but these things will all change after the combine, really.
Once it shakes out, you know what I'm saying? 3rd, Jordan Battle out of Alabama. He's got a lot of big games under him. He's played in that NFL defense his entire college career. All right. He's 6 foot 210, runs a 4.5, and he's a ball player. He's got really good ball skills. And he comes down in the box a lot and guards tight ends and slots. I've seen him work in, and he's a converted corner. So Jordan Battle out of Alabama.
I like it. Where do they say he's gonna go?
I think he's a lower guy, so I'm thinking like late 3rd, early 4th.
Let me read the NFL.com scouting report on Bryan Cook because I'm interested. All right.
Okay.
This is Lance Zerling. He says skilled enforcer with size, toughness, and instincts to put his stamp on the game in a variety of ways. Cook plays with the confidence and consistency of a pro safety and loves to run and hit. His blend of football intelligence, athleticism, and physicality makes him an ideal fit for matchup-oriented defenses looking for versatile back-end chameleons. He can be used as an add-on run defender, matchup on F tight ends, or play on the back end. Sounds like Tart. Nice. Cook. Sounds a lot like Tart. Cook needs to answer questions about his speed and play with focus and leverage. Open field tackler, but he's reliable and talented. Could become a good starter early in his career. Cool. What about picks? I mean, do you got any ball skills?
Yeah, he's got good ball skills. He's got so much ball skills that they started throwing away from him. He's part of the reason why Kobe Bryant, that other corner from the other side of Sauce Gardner, is the reason why Kobe Bryant kind of ascended, because he had Bryant over top of him when they were playing.
Well, this year he had 2 picks and 9 pass defenses in 14 games, so that's good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big Bryan Cook fan.
Yeah, seems like the best option. What was Tart? What pick was he? Was he around 60?
Yeah, Tart was I think Tart was a 2nd round pick.
He was hold on. He was the 46th pick. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Bryan Cook, thank you for that. That's good.
Yeah. Bryan Cook, and one more guy outside of Jordan Battle, Isaiah Palamoa, and Bryan Cook, one more guy, Bubba Bolden out of Alabama. He's almost kind of like the poor man's Bryan Cook. But he's 6'2", 202, runs a 4.5. He's a good guy too. So I mean, we draft DBs, and then
you should. But all I'm saying is, for the first time since 2015, if you're going to replace Tart, maybe replace him with the same pick you used to get him, a 2nd round pick. They haven't spent it on a DB since him, man. Since him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think that was 15.
15. And the year before that, it was Ward. I mean, Balky figured it out. Then he got fired. The way that Lynch was a
He was a DB.
Come on, man.
He's a good. I mean, in today's NFL, he'd be a glorified linebacker, but he was a DB.
Where was he picked? Was he not a 3rd round pick?
Who, John Lynch?
Maybe that's the deal. He was a freaking 3rd round pick. There it is.
John Lynch was a 3rd round pick. I just looked it up.
You can find. Damn, John, it's gonna hold you back. You were special, John.
I mean, but you got to look at the brain trust, because if my memory serves me correctly, the scouting department, they didn't come in with Kyle, right?
No.
Right.
No, he kept a lot of the people from before.
Right. And you got to look at a scouting department where, you kind of hang your hat on things. And when you get a guy like E-Man was an undrafted rookie free agent. These guys kind of think we can do this. We know the formula on how to get the most bang for our buck out of these guys.
I mean, forever, they've been looking for very specific traits in the defensive backfield. Size, length, wingspan, and tackling. They basically say, well, we can get those traits after round 3 and later, and you can. But if you want to get like impact DBs, you got to prioritize recovery speed and ball skills. I'm sorry. You do. And they don't. And that's why the Niners are freaking dead last in interceptions the last 5 years with the Jets. When they have freaking a great pass rush, I feel like those things should go together. If you have a pass rush, you should be intercepting passes. And if you're not,
yeah, but at the same time,
10 yards off the ball.
But Grant, that's not you know how the term of complementary football, like one hand washes the other. The reason why the Legion of Boom or the 2000 Ravens, or the 85, the reason why these defenses are, or the 2002 Bucks, the reason why these defenses are awesome is because they're anomalies. They're elite at all three levels.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. And the Niners are elite at two levels. And they're like a couple of players away from having a fully well-rounded defense. But
that's the exception, not the rule, though, Grant.
I think the best defenses are good at have impact players at all three. And I think the Niners are basically an impact player in the secondary away from having an impact player at every position group, every single one. But they just don't value that position group, and
but Grant, that
too, Coach. There are people too.
God damn it, Grant, listen to me. The Rams. Look at the Rams. The Rams.
You can't handle the truth. Okay.
The Rams have a horrible linebacking core. Can we admit that?
It's true. And they
all right.
You're right.
Yeah, and they won the Super Bowl. I mean, the Cincinnati Bengals have an underwhelming pass rush, and they still went to the Super Bowl. What I'm saying is that I understand what you're saying and having impact players on every level of the defense, but that is the exception. That is not the rule. If you're heavy on one,
we both agree they should draft Bryan Cook in the second round. That being said,
I think they should draft Bryan Cook in the second round. But that doesn't mean that he's going to be an impact player. That doesn't mean that.
He'll have a better chance than Talanoa.
All right. Okay.
And if he's not, then you roll the
dice. Okay, I understand that. Talanoa Hufanga is like Ugly Betty. I get it. Like we root for him because he's like a feisty dude, but he's not anywhere near what you want to throw on the field on a regular basis.
The Niners trying to sell day 3 picks in the secondary as he's feisty. Like, no,
he's not the guy. He's a gold helmet. He's a gold helmet prospect like that. So what? I'm sorry. Get on special teams.
The best DBs are the one that you drafted in round 1 and the one you drafted in round 2. Those are your best DBs. Warden Tart. So it's been a while. I
know. I understand, but I just kind of want you to just keep that in mind that having impact players on every level of the defense is that sounds more like fantasy football than actually putting a team together. I mean, if you go heavy on one area, then you're going to have to gamesmith and coach up another area. I feel like the majority. Go ahead.
I got a problem for you, and I want a solution. Then the show has to end because we're at 10:03.
I'm sorry.
The problem is 20th on third down. And this is an elite defense.
Okay.
An elite pass rush. And they're 20th on third down. How do you fix that without better DBs?
I think we double down on pass rush.
Ooh.
We double down. Don't you can't switch up. You can't switch up. You get back here, Iggy. Get back here. You can't switch up.
Pass rush, man.
You double down. Double down. What are we paying Cassandra for if we're not doubling down with the best? Yo, don't get brand new. We do what we do. We go get the quarterback and we stop the run. We have exceptional linebackers. I'm not trying to be out here with a whole bunch.
You a standing ovation. Parag is somewhere like, yes, that is what I'm talking about.
This is not 7-on-7. It's not 7-on-7. We just can't put everything into DBs, man. All right? This isn't flag football. Control. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me say something to you.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me say something to you. You build a football team from the inside out, from the trenches out, on both sides of the ball. You are trying to get corners.
You draft the safety in round 2.
Yes, okay, but that's a need. The draft is contextual. That's a need. That doesn't mean that's where we are.
Hold on. So we agree on the second round pick and the safety. What do you want to do at corner? And then we'll stop. What do you want to do at corner?
If we had to do something at corner, I would say oh my God.
Just sign a guy? Steven.
Yeah.
Sign a guy?
I think hold on. I think we should sign a guy, but I think we also should develop. I like Vernon Hargraves or I like Desmond King.
Right. I like that. Okay.
Vernon Hargraves or Desmond King, somebody with a lot of snaps under him, still young, under 30, that can play ball for us. But we don't need to go prima donna shopping to go get some guy out there who's some hired merc to shut down one. That's not what we do.
We get up and leave the room, Coach. You made me leave the room. It's all right though. We're so cool.
I feel good.
That was fun, man. Good call.
All right, bro. Thank you, man.
Have a good one, man. Later. Rob says in the 88-9er, that type of thinking that's the way we do it is why Rams have won Super Bowl and we don't. Love you, Rob.